Hello and welcome to another video of Car Updates Australia YouTube channel. This video is about sharing my experience of owning a 2019 Mazda 3 sedan for over 3 years. My Mazda 3 is a G20 Pure, base model, and has driven over 50,000 kilometers. I recently had a 50,000 kilometers service done from Mazda and the car got glowing feedback from the service center. There is a lot to like about this car and the way it has behaved over the last 3 years or so for me. So what I'll do is comment on the exterior and looks in the first part of this video. Secondly, I would be discussing the interior looks and interior options. Thirdly, I'll discuss the engine performance, handling and fuel efficiency. Fourthly, I'll discuss some dislikes and potential missing features. Before we get into it, please like, share and subscribe to our channel. So let's begin with some comments and my thoughts about the exterior. I have heard that the Mazda 3 hatch shape can be a bit polarizing, with some people liking it and some not. With the sedan, however, there is no doubt that the car is very good looking. The sole red color of mine is a treat to have, and 3 years on, I can't seem to get enough of it. Yokohama tires on my Mazda 3 are still going strong even after 50,000 kilometers. Remember that if you have stock tires, you are likely to scratch the rims on side skirting, so please be cautious. With the base model, as mine, you get 16-inch stock rims, which go to 18-inch on upper models. I have driven both, and honestly, for best ride quality, 16-inch rims are far superior to half, even though they may not look as good on the outside. So, simply put, larger rims will be soothing to the onlookers, whereas shorter rims would be comforting for the driver. So choose wisely. The lights in front and back are as shiny as new, so no fading issues. Similarly, as with most new cars, no sign of rust. I have had to change the rain wiper rubbers twice, which was annoying for a car of this age. The cost of replacement was $70 approximately. The gap between hood and wipers can be a home for fallen leaves, thus needs regular cleaning. I normally try and blow them away on every wash. I had paint protection done when buying new, so paint looks very fresh and crisp. Let's have a look at the interior and dash options now. The interior felt more premium in 2019 versus competitors, as compared to now. So, Mazda will have to up their game a notch once a new Mazda 3 design comes out. The use of soft materials in dash and doors is very refreshing and feels premium. Fittings are solid and there is no issue with different sounds appearing due to loosening of fittings even after more than 3 years. I have done drives of more than 4 hours straight and the seats hold you nice and comfy, causing minimal fatigue. The driver rest alert in Mazda 3, after 2 hours of driving, is a good reminder to have. For Australian conditions, I found the air conditioning to be a bit mild, although the gas level was okay. But that could just be me feeling hotter during summers than others. Having blind spot monitor, heads-up display, lane assist and keep, and adaptive cruise control on base model is a huge plus given by Mazda. I am highly impressed by Mazda providing key safety features in all variants. So, go Mazda! Talking of the adaptive cruise, it works well overall. There are different options for maintaining distance with the car ahead. However, the transition to attain cruising speed from a lower speed can get your engine revving pretty high momentarily. A smoother transition would have been better. The sensors on the front and back are brilliant and certainly a lifesaver. I had an issue with the central odometer screen giving a constantly on white line. I contacted Mazda and they changed it under warranty. All went smooth. Similarly, one of my rear seat belts failed to retract all of a sudden. This issue was also resolved from Mazda under warranty. So no out-of-pocket costs on either of the two issues. I must add here that Mazda service has been very professional and satisfactory till now. Moving on to how the car drives. The closest rivals of Mazda 3 will be Toyota Corolla, Hyundai i30, and Honda Civic. I have driven all these cars briefly and can say that Mazda 3 has the best drive, hands down. The engine is the most refined and the drive quality is way superior, along with interior fitting and base model options. The only aspect where the Corolla smashes all other out of the park is the fuel economy with its hybrid. When I drove the Corolla hybrid, I was getting 4 to 4.5 liters per 100 kilometers. That is way better than my Mazda 3 mileage, which is upwards of 6 liters per 100 kilometers. I am a very soft driver and heavy-footed drivers can expect up to 8 liters per 100 kilometers on a Mazda 3. So if fuel economy trumps everything else for you, go for the Corolla hybrid. Corolla is also very cheap to service on a capped price servicing arrangement. Else, Mazda 3 is superior in all other aspects. Sticking to the topic of petrol, I always drive my Mazda 3 on premium fuel, 98. I just love the boost premium fuel gives to engine pickup. Of course, it costs more, but I believe the improved mileage cancels out the higher cost with added benefit of longevity. But I know it's a personal choice, so better stick to what suits you and your car best. The heads-up display is very crisp and shows everything you need to know. One thing I observed with the heads-up display is that if you park your car out in the sun on a hot day for long, it can cause the heads-up display to go dim for a while. It takes around 15 to 20 minutes or so to recover back to full intensity. It has happened 2 to 3 times with me. However, after recovery, you do not experience any changes in display intensity. Lastly, talking about dislikes and potential missing features. In 2019, it did not seem very obvious, but looking at Mazda 3 in 2023, wireless charging and wireless phone connection are a must. The infotainment screen should have the option of touch and then be a bit closer to the driver for easy access. The Bluetooth connection to a new device can be a bit tricky at times. My Mazda just fails to recognize a new device at times. My other car picks up devices fine. Thus, it is surely an issue with Mazda. Sometimes, the reverse parking sensor becomes oversensitive and applies emergency brakes when not needed. This happens to me almost once in 6 months. Not bad, as it is extra safety, but surely annoying. Mazda service intervals are 12 months or 10,000 kilometers. Toyota offers 15,000 kilometers, which is much better, and its service cost is cheaper. Mazda can think of increasing its service mileage to 15,000 kilometers. As for me, I have to service my car every 8 to 9 months due to 10,000 kilometers drive. A 15,000 kilometers interval would allow less frequent visits to the service center. That is it for this video. Hope you enjoyed the review of my Mazda 3. I have tried to put out an unbiased and honest review of my experience with Mazda. Thanks for watching.